Hi, hi, hi. Hi, I'm live. Okay, so guys, ladies, I almost didn't eat today. Um, I'm hungry, sorry, and I have to take my medication. But I'm still here and I'm still doing my life for you guys, ladies. And I promise that tomorrow I will start building the course because this is a course. This is a course, but I like the energy of going live, so I record it also. Um, yeah, I want to thank all the people that watch my videos. It makes me so happy. Even if you guys are not a lot yet, I know one day there will be a lot of you, but I am grateful for you guys that are watching my videos. If it helps you, please subscribe and also don't hesitate to ask questions. Um, yeah, and I promise you that if you apply this work into your life, it's going to change your life. Like it changed mine. And when I coach people, because I don't know if you know, but I'm a coach. Um, when I coach people, they are really grateful when I use this technique and they're really happy and they have breakthroughs. And I know it might not be easy to apply for you because I'm offering this for free on YouTube, nowhere else. That's why not a lot of people know uh, my channel because it's a secret channel. Um, yeah, so okay, on purpose, I didn't prepare what I'm going to talk about because when I prepare, then I procrastinate because I'm thinking a lot and I'm trying to, I don't know, like think about what I'm going to say and how I'm going to say it. So on the spot, I will share today's teaching on the spot. Of course, I have tons of notes because I write a lot. But you know, those notes, like I don't think about what I'm going to write, it just comes. Okay, so let me check the content at the same time. Of course, there will be moments where I will not talk, but it's okay. We are hanging out together. Okay. Um, I'm checking my notes. Okay. So today we're going to talk about teams, right? Let me check the pronunciation because French is my first language. I told you hundreds of times by now. Okay, so we say film, but I don't know how to pronounce these words. Team, whatever. I think you understand. I'm doing my best. So we talked about how to guide your energy. Okay, so you have two kinds of energy. Okay, you have the raw energy. So this is your thought. This is the first thought. And usually, when you're going to think something, okay, that means your mind is making a choice, taking a direction because you think in a certain direction, right? Let me give you an example. If I say, for example, I told you I'm a coach, right? But uh, I'm not regularly paid yet, and my dream is to be paid as a coach. Now, I mean, so that I can pay, so that I can be abundant. It's not even like about bills, it's like so that I can be abundant because I want to be abundant, and I think all of us want to be abundant, infinitely abundant. And so let's say, for example, I notice my thoughts now because I'm working on that, right? So sometimes I have thoughts like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. I don't know if it's going to work. So this is the first energy, okay? So then when you ask, okay, what are you searching for when it comes to that? Because you're telling me you're not sure if you're going to succeed. So what is your goal, right? And interestingly, hope I pronounce it well. When you're going to ask the question, what is your goal? Then the intention becomes different because when she's like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to succeed, if you don't ask any question when this thought happens, it kind of pull you down, right? You can be like, oh, again, I have this thought, or oh my God, maybe it's true. I don't know if I'm going to succeed. But when you ask to the thought, what is your goal? Like, now you're like, oh, she's saying that because she wants to succeed. And if she didn't want to succeed, she would never say that. She would just be like, I don't care. And I don't want to succeed. I don't care. But she's like, are we going to be able to make it? And that shows you how much your mind cares about you. But most of the time, what happens is when we have the first energy, we don't do anything with it. So this first energy get transformed in lowering your vibration. But when you ask the right questions, and that's what I'm showing you, I do my best to show you every day, even if like on this platform it's free. And I promise you, like this is a paid content. Um, but I love the energy of lives. I will not be able to do this. I mean, it will not be fun if I was doing it on my own on Zoom, just recording myself. Here it's fun. It's like I interact with you guys and you can ask me questions. So, yeah. So, I was saying, I said you have two, okay? So, the first one is the raw energy. I gave you an example. I'm not sure if I'm going to succeed. When you ask the question, either what are you searching for, or what is your goal? So me, for example, the first thing I ask, because this is a question that gives me a lot of guidance and understanding. So I'm always going to ask first, what are you searching for? And a lot of time I don't even understand the question, but I know it's a powerful question. So when I notice that I don't understand, I say, okay, what is the goal of this thought, right? And we did that in the past videos. So if you are not sure, and you don't understand, just go watch um, the video before. And I think I'm going to start putting dates on the video so that we can just click on the video and know, like, is it video one, video two? Yeah, I will put numbers later. I think I'm going to do that. Um, So, do you understand? You have the first energy that usually, if you don't do anything with this thought, it's going to make your energy drop. But if you ask the right question, you're either going to have that we can call a release, because it's not. bringing it down, it's not bringing it up. You just like let go about it. You are good, or it's going to do this or this. Okay. Um. Okay. Wait. Sometimes my computer. I'm not sure what is happening with my computer. Okay. I hope you understood this part. Okay. It's really really important for you to understand because as I told you, if you don't do anything with your negative thoughts, they're going to take you energy. And this energy, you will have less energy later. It's like it's like it's as if you're doing investment on yourself. But okay, let's talk about that too. Let me record also on my phone because when I record on my phone, I can tag. So I'm going to record on my phone too. Okay. So sorry guys, I'm recording on my phone. Okay, so you have okay, let me remember what I was talking about. Um okay, I don't remember. That's fine, it will come back later. Sometimes that happens when I transition and I try to do something else. So as I said, you have two possibilities, okay? And so I'm going to tell you how I manage my energy, right? I give you an example today, and that's why I love doing those videos every day because you have real life example. I'm not just talking and and there's no meaning or nonsense. Okay, so today I noticed that I had low vibration thought, which is okay because we're human. We're humans. It's always going to happen, right? Like even the richest people, they also have negative energy. I mean negative thoughts, sorry. But the difference is it doesn't really stop them because most of the time those people they are on their purpose. Now I'm not talking about the people that do bad things on this earth because there are some people that are doing bad things, and I'm talking about the good people, right? Because there are some rich people that are good people and I'm talking about them. um okay, so yes, I was talking about this morning. So this morning, um, I noticed, I was just having my day in the morning, and then I did, I did some mistakes yesterday. Every day I know these mistakes that I do. That's okay. And I was not really like happy about some choices, some a little poor choices. I mean, my days are way much better because in the past I was not productive at all. I was not able to do those YouTube videos. So I'm making progress, but I'm still, working on my productivity. And about my productivity, yesterday I kind of made few mistakes, right? So and today there are distractions, there are all of those things, so it can be so hard to focus with social media. Yeah, and maybe I will talk to you about rewards later. Let's do that. I will talk to you about rewards. Okay, so I'm a little cold. Let me wear my jacket. Okay, so So I started to, sometimes you have one negative thought and it's like you don't realize that you're having a negative thought. Then you have two, three, and then at one point you see you're feeling like not really well. So that's what happened today. At the beginning, I was not noticing that I had, some thoughts that were not peaceful thoughts. And then at one point, I realized that it's not wonderful. So I was a little bit lazy, right? It's been 2 months I'm doing this work on, asking myself the question at the right time. I think we saw on the second video that you don't want to ask those questions all the time. You want to ask those questions when you have a low vibration thought, or if you want to ask it when there is a thought. But you don't want to ask it when there is nothing, right? When there is nothing, you can contemplate resting. And if you struggle to not ask the question, you can ask different question. Example, um, oh, what do I think about silence? What do I notice about silence? Things like that, right? To change because I know for myself sometimes I blank, like, for myself sometimes it's 2 a.m. here, so hope you can understand. Um, Sometimes I want to ask myself the questions all the time, and then I remember, oh, there's no thought, so no need to ask the questions. Like imagine if you had no thought, you will feel at peace. Like the dogs, the birds, right? But we are beings with thoughts. So when the thought is a something that disturbs us or the emotion, it's not just a thought. This is when we want to either raise our vibration or be like that. So this one for me is a release state, and this one for me is raising the vibration. And when you okay, I love talking about this because I think it's an amazing topic. So I want to talk about your purpose. um so we all have a purpose, right? I think you agree. We all have a purpose, and your mind is always going to guide you to your purpose, whether it's a low vibration or a high vibration. So it's all a matter of noticing, okay? And to notice, you need to ask yourself the question. And I know it's boring what I'm saying, I keep repeating this thing, but I'm telling the truth. You don't know how much I'm asking myself this question. I think I'm asking myself the question at least 20 times a day, okay? But I don't need to ask myself the question all the time. Why? Because when your frequency gets raised, at one point you're like here. You're not here anymore. You're not lower anymore. You're here. Why? Sorry. Because you raised your vibration when it was supposed to drop. Now, as I said, let me go back to what I was saying because I think I forgot the intention. So I'm going back. Okay, let me listen. It's an amazing topic. So I want to talk about your purpose. Okay. Um, so we all have a purpose, right? I think you agree. Okay, so I remember what I wanted to say. So when you're going to redirect your thoughts, and the name of my program and my course is the energy direction method, right? This course, right? When you're going to redirect your thoughts, what is going to happen is you're going to step. into your purpose. How? Um, there is this um, notion of desire. I know you heard that everywhere. What you wants you. Everything that you want wants you. Like it's like there is a polarity. You have the plus and the minus, right? Those two get attracted because they are meant to be, or they're meant to get attracted. This is the same thing than your desire. Why are you able to desire something? It's because you are the minus and your desire is the plus, or you are the plus or the desire is the minus. Do you see how I have way much energy? Do you know why? Because um usually I'm sleepy, right? I'm almost sleeping in front of the video. So I was like, okay, today I'm not going to take my medication. I'm going to finish the video, then I will take my medication because I'm tired to sleep in front of you guys. And I will do my best tomorrow to be well organized, um, so that I can I want to do two videos tomorrow. I will do one video to start the course, like properly, because this is a course I'm going to sell. And the second video, it will be a video like that, but the first video will be more organized. You will see I will talk differently, because I need to be professional. People are going to invest in that, on that. So okay, whatever. Let me come back to the desire because I forgot. So let me come back. Where is it? Okay. Oh no, it's not this one. Wait, it's not this one. Mm-mm. It's searching. Okay, I found it. Okay. Okay, I remember what I was saying. Okay, so I was saying I remember. I'm so grateful to do this video for you guys because it helps me organize my ideas. When you have ideas and they're all over the place. Um okay. So with the energy direction method, what I came to understand is that there is a reason why you have negative thoughts. Imagine if you had a life where there was only positivity. Would you really enjoy this life and be like, oh my God, this moment is so precious because I'm spending a good time? I know how it's been. So, for example, me, I'm 35 years old. I know how it's been since I am born, since I am a kid, how much I was struggling. And in this moment, I'm feeling great, or I'm feeling normal. I'm not worried. I'm not harassed by my thoughts, beating up by my thoughts. So you're like, oh my God, this is like an amazing moment. But if you had only positive thoughts, maybe you will not even want to pursue something. You will just be like that, not doing anything. And I know what I might say is weird, but I don't know on other planets, right? I'm talking about Earth. We are the only beings, right, that you can touch. I'm not talking about spirits. that can build something. Look at everything we did. We did planes. I mean, our some people, right? Not necessarily me, but we did houses, apartments, right? Roads, cars. So we are beings that purpose is meaningful to us. And when you have positive thoughts and negative thoughts, your positive thought is like, oh, believe in yourself, you're so great people, you have great friends, you're amazing, all of those things, right? But the negative thought, it's like, oh, am I going to be able to get there? Will I find a job? Will I have friends? Will I be able to to be married after maybe I'm 40? I didn't find anybody. It's so difficult to find people now. Things like that, right? But um, everything is a purpose. Everything has a meaning and a goal. I remember yesterday I was coaching someone. This person told me, I was shocked, right? Because it's been 2 months I'm using this technique on myself. Now I start to use it on other people because I start trusting myself, right? And when I ask myself the question, there's never something like I want, like, for example, if I say, oh, maybe I will not be able to make, for example, 3K in May, by the end of May, right? But I believe I will be able to do it. I need to. This is a video, though. I don't want to give myself bad luck. I will be able to do it because sometimes I listen to my videos too. So, um, let me take another example. You're not going to make it because I have those thoughts too. And when I ask myself, okay, what are you searching for? I'm asking to the thought, right? Or the emotion. And then I ask, when it's needed, I ask, what is your goal? And I like to put those questions together. The first question is, what are you searching for? And the second question is, if you don't have an answer or you're confused because it's been like 3 days you asking yourself the question, then you can ask, what is your goal after that? There is an order of on purpose. Everything I do, when I share something and I know it's important, there is an order on purpose. And I learn to trust myself, right? Because in the past I was trusting ChatGPT, AI, things like that. But with time, I learned to trust myself because I understood that the magic is not something else giving me information, but it's the information coming from me. Of course, I can improve things with AI, but I trust my order and I learned to do that. It took me a few months, but now I do. Okay, so of course, what was I talking about? I remember, okay. So when you have a negative thought, there is a purpose. So this person that I coach, so as I told you, when I ask myself the question, there is always a positive purpose. But this person, I was shocked when I asked her. I coached her yesterday and or 2 days ago, and when I asked her, she said, I asked her, what are you seeking? What is the goal of this thought? She said, to hurt myself. And I was shocked because I didn't think that somebody, of course, like there is a purpose of some people hurt themselves, like they do things, they cut their body, like things like that. So yes, it's possible, but I was still shocked because it's not a person that do scars to herself. But then when we did dig and dig and dig, at the moment there was sadness. And I asked her, what is the like, what this sadness is searching for? What is the purpose of the sadness? And she said, I start to be thirsty. I need to drink some water. She said, because I know I'm creative, I'm special. I think she said I'm smart. And she said, I'm tired to waste my energy and to not be the real person that I am. And I love the movie Elsa. I know I'm jumping from, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to share with you. I love the movie Elsa. Why? Because when she's afraid, her powers are used badly, and she creates um how do we say that in English? Yeah, winter. She creates winter, and everything is iced. I don't know how to say that in English, guys. Glassy, iced. And when she's happy and when she believes in herself, she's able to control her power. This is how we are humans. I believe that humans, we are all special, talented. We all have a purpose. We are well organized. I mean, around the ideas, because beside ideas and energy and things like that, I'm working. My organization is not perfect. I accept that, like, not everything about me will be perfect. I have my qualities, I have my flaws, and that's okay, because in my opinion, this is what creates balance. And we are in a world of duality. Um, So we all have superpowers. But what happens is when we become afraid, maybe you had a difficult childhood, um, or maybe you had a childhood that is okay, but your relationships were difficult, maybe marriage or being in couple. Um, Maybe you failed and failed, then you started to be discouraged. So all of those things can happen. And that's how we lose our superpower. And I believe disappointment is the best energy sucker. Like disappointment, feeling like you failed, those things. It's like, if you don't know how to manage your energy, it's going to put you out of your purpose. I think I shared everything for today. It's how long? I 30 minutes. Okay, today we did a lot of time. I want to end this video with how I wanted to start the video. Um, so today what I worked on is themes. Themes. Let me. Theme. Okay, themes. Okay. Um, so I noticed that there is always a theme when there is a thought. Okay. um so you want to be able to identify what is the theme. So the first question always that you ask is, what are you searching for? The second question is, what is the theme of this thing? When you know what is the theme or the topic, then you can ask, okay, what are you searching for when it comes to this topic? Okay. um for example, it's been few days I'm postponing talking to someone. And when I ask myself the question, okay, what is the team? The team is talking to this person. So when I ask myself, okay, what am I searching for when it comes to talking to this person, and I can see there is fear, negativity, and then I can dig and ask myself, okay, what are you searching for? What is the goal when it comes to that? And then I can dig. Okay. So okay. So you can do that, or you can start with asking what is the topic, and then you can ask what am I searching for. And then I think I gave an example here. And then I say that we do it wrong because usually we don't ask what is the topic, but when you ask what is the topic, you allow your mind to organize your ideas. Of course, if you don't want to ask yourself what is the topic, you don't need to, but I propose you what I do. And you don't want to do that all the time, but even if you do it one or twice a day, it will be awesome. Um, Now I'm going to give you an example. So I know yesterday we started with a video, then I was too sleepy to end. I'm just going to drink some water, and then I'm going to drink some water, then we're going to do this. I'm going to um, do an exercise with you to help you understand the topic. So I'm just going to drink water first because I'm so thirsty.
Yeah. Where it's like,
Okay, wait, guys.
okay, at least I.
Okay, I'm so thirsty. I'm just going to drink water, guys. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so now I'm going to do a how do we say that in French? Uh, okay, the word in English is not what I want to say. That's fine. We're going to listen to a video again. Yesterday we did. I didn't finish. I don't know if I will finish it today, but let's go. And you see, even when I talk to you, sometimes I notice I'm talking fast. So I ask myself, okay, what are you searching for right now, right? And I can see maybe I'm trying to please my audience a little bit, And then when you try to please people, sometimes you stop being yourself and you start being somebody else so that they can be pleased, even if you don't need that. But that's how I can behave because I'm a people pleaser and I'm working on that. So let's do it. Let's listen to this video, and we're going to work on themes because today the topic is themes or topics. Okay, so let's do it.
Come in, speak up. I Hi. I had my hand down earlier, but your support with this pattern that came up this morning very strongly about it's like the abandonment thing. The feeling is like the rejection like there's a story of what apparently happened of what happened, but but this very similar thing in terms of the pattern within me happened just a few weeks ago. And it's like this thing where it's like I'm attached to the person, but actually deep inside I know it's like good not to be around them.
Yes.
So it's like this, like on the surface I'm upset that they don't want to be with me.
Okay, so now you understand what is the theme here. So the theme is relationships. I answer quickly because I already worked on that on my own because I was doing the exercise. So the theme, where did I write this thing? I think I write it here. Okay. The theme is relationships, and this is a potential partner, maybe a friend. So she says she's sad, right? So if I was coaching her, I will ask, okay, what is the purpose of the sadness? What is the sadness searching for? And when you notice, when we ask the question, what are you searching for? It's a little bit like, what do you want? But it's in a more positive way because let me check how to say that in English. I hope one day I will not, I will learn, I will know a lot of words, but for now, okay, okay. We are beings, we like to explore things. We like curiosity. We like to discover, right? To have a trip. So when you say I want something, you look like you're needy, like I'm in lack. But when you say what am I searching for? This is different. Because when you want something or when you search something, that means your energy is going somewhere, right? And when your energy is going somewhere and you don't take care of this energy, you're going to lose it. And that's why some people, they start the day, they have energy, they end the day, they are completely exhausted. And I'm not talking about the people, that do physical work because this is, for me, it's draining. But I know if you don't have a choice, you just do it. But I'm not talking about the people that are doing physical jobs. I'm talking about people, they just have to think or be creative, and then the day is done. Or some people, they don't do anything, they have depression, and they start the day with a little bit of energy and they end up the day exhausted. Why? Because the energy is seeking and going somewhere, and then she wants something and she doesn't have it, the energy drops, right? And this can happen to anybody, even if you are rich, right? You know some people, they're rich but they commit suicide. Why? Because they're not happy, they're not fulfilled, their energy is low. So at one point they're discouraged, they're disappointed, and they're like, what's the point to live? But they have all the money in the world. So I hope you can understand. You already know, everybody knows now because there is social media. There is a lot of information out there. It's not about the money. Okay, so let's continue. So the theme here is relationship. She's sad. If I was coaching her, I would ask her, or if it was you, right? Like I'm giving you everything. Like when you go through this course, maybe you will not need my coaching. And then some people, I realize, they will not use the course at all. They will not do anything shared in those videos. And some will want my coaching. And this way we do it together. So I will ask, what is the sadness searching? But he's coaching differently. She's talking with a coach. He's coaching differently. So he's used, everybody has their technique, and he's using how he loves coaching, right? We all have different preferences.
Mm-hmm.
But deep down, it's like, it's a gift.
Okay, so here I think she's able to talk like that because we are in a community. This is a community where we support each other. So she's able to see positivity even if she's going through difficult times. And so, still relationship, but now she's talking about a gift instead of being sad and all of this. And even if she's saying that while she's crying.
Is there any kind of conflict there?
That's a conflict, yeah.
Yes. And could she allow it to appear as conflicted as much as it does?
Okay, so you see this coach, he's, if you don't know this technique, it's emotional release. And if you have questions about the technique they are using, you can send me a message and I will answer you. Um, but what he's doing here is he's describing how she's feeling, and then he's going to ask her releasing questions.
Yeah, like wanting to be with somebody, but they're not. It's not really actually good. It's not really good.
Okay, so here you see she said warning. So that means she's searching, her energy is trying to do something. And it's not because you're not taking any action that your energy inside is not doing anything. And I think that's, this part is also interesting because some people think, okay, I'm just thinking, that means I'm doing nothing. No, a thought is a kind of action because a thought, as I told you, is seeking something. And that's why when you don't take care of that, it's draining because it's a kind of action energetically. You know, for example, when you really, really want something and then you don't do anything, but you have this feeling, this weird feeling, this is your energy trying to do something. And even if you don't take any action, it's still a kind of action, right? And that's why I believe and think that is really important to take care of the energy that needs you. And I believe you're like the mom or the dad that you maybe never had, like, because you might have parents that maybe they don't understand you or they don't know how to communicate with you. Why? Because nobody taught them and they're just using the patterns they learned from their parent, right? And you are your best parent. You can have a better parent than you. And your job is, when there is an emotion that needs you, called sadness, anger, disappointment, fear, your job is to be here for this emotion. And how do you do that? You check and you guide her and you ask her, what are you searching for? What is your goal? This is your only job. It's not so complicated. And as I said, by asking those questions, you're going to discover your purpose. It can take 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, whatever. Like, we're not necessarily in a hurry. It took me years to find my purpose, right? I have two different purpose. Like, we all have lot of purpose, but me, I have two main purpose. I do face rejuvenation coaching to help women reverse age, and I also do this coaching that I'm sharing with you, that is the energy direction method. The other one is named energetic beauty, right? So I have several purpose, but it took me time to find my purpose. And I've been applying this work for 2 months. I'm going on to my third month, right? And when by doing this work, it made me realize that I can work with somebody for 1 year, right? Because it can take time to know who you are, connect to your purpose, improve your relationships, feel better at work if you work, feel better in your business if you have a business. Those things takes time because you need to. Okay, let me check the translation because I don't know how to say this word. Okay, you need to water a plant, and I need to water my plants too. You need to water a plant regularly, right? Same than the energy direction method. You need to do it every day. But if you do it every day and you do it regularly, I promise you it's going to change your life. You're going to discover your purpose if you don't know what it is yet. It's going to help you improve your relationships because finally you're going to be intentional in your relationship instead of behaving automatically, right? And yeah, so I think I'm going to stop here for today. Let's do one last round to work on teams. I'm going to try to see what is the next team she's going to share.
Could you want to be with them as much as you want? And is there any wanting to be one with them?
Yeah.
Which one is this coming from? Is there any wanting control or approval, security, separation, oneness?
Security is on top.
Mm-hmm. And could there be as much wanting security as there is? And then could that feel as person as much as it does?
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. It's saying something about this person, right?
Yes. And then could you allow yourself to feel separate from them as much as you do?
Yeah. That's sad.
And then could you notice that which is always one, even with that person?
Okay, let's do one last few seconds because I'm waiting for her to talk, but she's not saying much right now because she's being guided.
It's more occluded with with the heavy emotion, but yeah, there's a sense of that.
Now I do something that your picture gave me the idea of. There is the words "be at peace." Yeah. And you could also, if you take the first words together, there's beating peace.
Beats peace. Yeah, you're right. Beats
Yeah.
peace.
So I ask you some questions now, some holistic questions. So could there be beating peace as much as there is?
Yeah, like trying to force.
And then could there be as much peace or
I'm
be at
waiting for
peace
when
as
she's
much as
going to
there is?
talk.
Yeah, there could be. Wow.
And could be peace beaten be beaten by that as much as it is? That's my worst.
Can like be beaten by it?
Yes.
Something like this?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Ugh. Wow.
And then could there be as much be at peace as that there is?
Yeah.
So do you see her voice is shifting? Like her energy is releasing, and she's her vibration is rising a little bit. She's feeling a little better.
As there is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And could there be as much holding on or as there is? Or holding in place? Or just holding on?
Yeah, she's not saying much. I thought she was talking more than that.
Then check to see if you are doing that or if that's just happening.
It's happening.
And what if that is exactly appearing as it should be?
Ugh.
Something gets released. And what's remaining is be at peace. What a wordplay.
Right. There's some like being hurt remaining.
Okay, so we're going to end here. She said there is being hurt remaining, right? So if I was coaching her, I would be like, okay, what is this hurt searching for? The remaining hurt. That's what I will do. And as I told you, the theme is the relationship with this person. She hoped she would be able to be with this person, but this person is not available. And yeah, that happens to me most of the time too. Whatever. So I hope you understand everything I shared with you. I hope it's going to help you. But the thing that I hope the most is I hope you're going to try to apply this. If you do apply, let me know if it worked or it didn't. Uh, Put a comment in the comment section. I will be happy and I would love to read your messages. If it didn't help, you can put that it didn't help. It's not going to stop me, and at least we will have a conversation. And if it helps, if you try and it works, that's wonderful. Let me know. And if you have questions, let me know too. Okay? So thank you so much for watching this video, and I see you tomorrow if uh, I'm able to do a video. Normally I will be able. Tomorrow I want to do two videos. I think I will do one in the morning, and then tomorrow is Thursday, right? And then I will do one in the afternoon around Sorry, guys. Around, ladies, around 6 p.m., okay? 6 p.m. CE. What is the time here? Central Central European time. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. God bless you, ladies and guys, and I see you tomorrow. I accomplished my mission. I'm really happy. I hope this video is going to nourish you, and give you hope if you lost hope. Take care and see you tomorrow with God's grace. Bye.